what is Ubuntu, what does Ubuntu mean, and where does Ubuntu come from. But first, let's start with what is Ubuntu. Ubuntu is an African philosophy. It falls under the 3 African philosophies that we have. It's a philosophy that was developed in Africa for African people to relate to and to use it in their daily life. Therefore, Ubuntu is what people use in terms of how they relate, how they respect one another, how they treat one another, and how their life revolves around the idiom that is Ubuntu. Now, what does Ubuntu mean? The term Ubuntu mean? Ubuntu means I am because we are. It focuses on the community and how people relate to one another. If I do something good to someone, Ubuntu says that person will in return have the respect and the honor for me as a person as I have done to that person. So it simply means that whatever you do to people, you expect in return. It has been translated into different African languages. For instance, in isiZulu they say umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu, meaning I am because we are in English. But now, Ubuntu as an African philosophy, there has been a debate as to whether Ubuntu should be used and be taken as a real philosophy or not. It has been used by one of the famous people in South Africa, the former South African president, Mr. Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, in his presidency era, and also Mr. Desmond Tutu, whereby they use it to in a way to get in touch with other people. Now, let's look at an event that has led to us recognizing one of the aspects of Ubuntu, that is human kindness. For instance, in South Africa during the apartheid era, there were fights, there were economic unrest and social unrest in the country. Therefore, it led to people fleeing to other countries where they needed accommodation and humanity from other people. That is Ubuntu. They were accommodated in those countries. They were taken as one of the people, as citizens of that particular countries. For instance, Lesotho, Botswana, and Swaziland, for instance. Now, those people, they were there and they were being treated as part of the people there. Now, I am because we are. They were them. They were seen as one of the people. Everyone was together, and Ubuntu was seen as a result. Now, we have done talking about the event that linked or that led to us seeing the act of Ubuntu. Let's focus on the importance of Ubuntu in the education sector and how it relates and improved the education and the education as it is as we speak now. Now, the advantages of Ubuntu as a philosophy in education. Ubuntu says that we, the people, have to come together, recognize that we are all human, have kindness towards one another, have respect, and therefore, in education, for instance, we can come from different backgrounds, different language, different cultures, race, color, and everything. We come together, we learn from each other, we help each other, we make sure that the education system and the education sector, and for instance our country, South Africa, is improved. You come with your philosophies, your Western philosophies, your European philosophies, and I come with my African philosophies. We put them together, we combine, and we learn from each other. Human kindness, the encouragement of Ubuntu in schools. Learners are being encouraged to have human kindness towards one another. They now know and recognize that we are all human and we all the same. Now, there's group works, there's pair works, there's investigations, there's projects, there's practicals. Now, everyone from the previously disadvantaged and the disadvantaged and the advantaged, the previously advantaged, they come together they work together. They show Ubuntu towards one another. A strong, united community has reached and achieved and seen after with the using of Ubuntu, the African philosophy that is Ubuntu. Now, still in schools, staff members, learners, management, top management, your departments, your HODs, your principals, if they encourage Ubuntu and use Ubuntu as a philosophy, that sort of a way leads how people relate to one another. We will achieve and reach a level whereby people work with other. They encourage each other. They pick each other up. They know that if this person is suffering, then I have to help. If this person needs food, for instance, during lunch, I have to help. It becomes form of human nature to help one another and carry after one another. To conclude the aforementioned, Ubuntu is a philosophy that aims to bring people, different as they are, in terms of culture, race, backgrounds, and beliefs together. Thank you.
Thank you.